Donna, I spent 6 years in the White House briefing room covering Ronald Reagan. I have to say, I never, and in the years since too, I never saw a White House press secretary act like that. And then McEnany, who has been in the White House for a few weeks, started lecturing reporters, telling reporters who have been covering politics for many years what questions they should be asking, in this case about Michael Flynn.
So Kayleigh, on Friday, I think it was, you gave your press conference. You said, hey, I'm going to run down a list of questions that you guys just don't even ask me. And then you ran through them and you left. And I think a lot of people were stunned by that. A lot of people applauded it. But the one thing you did say is make a comment that people, some of you don't care whether these churches open or not, and some of the press got insulted. In fact, Chris Wallace said on Sunday, quote, let me just say, Sam Donaldson and me in the Reagan White House, we were pretty tough on White House press secretaries. We never had our religious beliefs questioned or lectured to what we ask. I would have been pretty tough if I was there and heard that. Will you question the religious belief of the press?
No, I never question the religious beliefs of the press. Many of our journalists are great men and women of faith and differing faiths, whether it be the Jewish faith, the Christian faith, the Muslim faith. What I was saying was I was asked 11 questions as to why churches would be allowed to reopen. It was a bit peculiar to be asked these 11 questions in a row and for the onus and the focus solely to be on why churches are essential. I've never been asked why a liquor store was essential, so I was merely pointing that out. And to the point about questioning the journalists and asking why they're not asking certain questions. I field hundreds of questions a day. Journalists are not above being questioned themselves. Journalism is a great and noble profession, but there's been a dearth of journalists asking the real questions for President Obama, the criminal leak of Michael Flynn's identity. Who leaked that identity? The dossier, which was used to launch a 3-year investigation into this president and spy on his campaign. Why aren't those questions being asked? It's journalistic malpractice not to ask those questions, and I can count on one hand the journalists who are like Maria Bartiromo and Catherine Herridge. But where is the lack of curiosity from the current press corps? There's an extreme lack of curiosity.
We say, and I ask you to stay with us, lift up your voices in this great meeting in the heart of England, and to all the world, a message, England lives and marches on.